Former President Jimmy Carter passed away on December 29, 2024. Although President Carter's term in office ended in 1981, his efforts to make the world a better place persisted until the very end.
In his own words, President Carter hoped that he'd be remembered as...
But my family, I hope I could be remembered as a good great-grandfather and a good grandfather and a good father. By my wife, I hope I could be remembered as a good husband. But in politics, as a champion of peace and human rights, I was lucky enough to keep our country at peace for the 4 years that I served.
Prior to his term as president, Mr. Carter served in the Navy, participated in the Civil Rights Movement, and was elected as a Georgia senator, and eventually became the governor of Georgia. Notably, Mr. Carter appealed to racism during his campaign, but in his inaugural speech, he declared
that the time for racial discrimination is over.
In 1974, Mr. Carter announced his presidential campaign and defeated former President Gerald Ford, becoming the 39th President of the United States.
During his time as president, he was the first president to ever broker a peace deal between Israel and a Middle Eastern country at the Camp David Accords, when he actually got the president of Egypt and the prime minister of Israel to shake hands and agree on a peace deal. But probably during his presidential tenure, the thing he'll be most positively remembered for was opening up trade relations and normalizing trade relations with China.
After his term in office, President Carter continued both his diplomatic and humanitarian efforts. Mr. Carter volunteered to rebuild houses after natural disasters, helped later presidents improve international relations, and promoted human rights through the Carter Center, all of which earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. President Carter passed away 2 months after his 100th birthday in his home, surrounded by family.
Thank you, President Carter, for all your contributions to the world. Rest in peace.